this is Chrism, and I'd like to invite you to another Kundalini conversation. This is peculiar to me. I give Shaktipat, which is to say that the Kundalini in me will reach through me to you and activate or in some way make contact with the Kundalini within you. And in some way means that there is a gift that I have been given, and it's called a Scatterfield. The Scatterfield is a cellular consciousness. We all have trillions and trillions of cells that make up the human body. Each cell has the ability to be a complete human being. It has its own consciousness. The Scatterfield is used by my Kundalini and applied about 4 feet over the left shoulder of an individual anywhere in this world. Okay, it will moderate and mitigate the person's ability to receive the Kundalini Shaktipat that comes from me. In this way is your head not blown off. I have had experiences in the past where too much of an activation was given for people who at one point in their life decided, well, they were going to really walk the spiritual path, but for whatever reason decided that this path wasn't for them. You know, either extreme fear or you know, the inability to maintain a practice. I mean, the reasons go on. And they need to be given a second chance not to have the Kundalini. Not quite ready for it yet. The Scatterfield acts as a governor, a governing entity that will moderate the amount of the Shaktipat coming into a person. So this cellular consciousness is scattered over the left shoulder about 4 feet of an individual anywhere in this world. All I need is their picture. Sometimes I only just need their name. I don't even need to see them. Okay, permission does need to be given. Permission is always needed to be given with regards to the Shaktipats that I give. The Scatterfield will receive the energy from the Shakti within me, and that application based upon their practice of the safeties is what they will receive. So if the person has agreed to practice the safeties and yet for some reason life got in the way and they haven't been able to practice the safeties, then their Shaktipat will be less. For a person who has maintained a practice of the safeties, their Shaktipat will be all that they can hold. Okay, it's unique for each individual because each individual is unique. So this is what the Scatterfield is. It is intelligent to a degree. It has a very specific program. Does the person practice the safeties or don't they? If they do, then this much is given. If they don't, then this much is given, if at all. People always wonder about the Scatterfield. Well, what's the Scatterfield? Well, this is what the Scatterfield is. And this is what it's for in regards to Shaktipat. It can also be used for healing. It can also be used for teaching. Okay? You know, it's not a limited application by any stretch. But for the Shaktipat, it has a very defined parameter of interaction with you for your safety. Kundalini is nothing to play with. It's nothing, you know, if you're the kind of person that is bouncing around to, you know, this modality and that modality and another modality, and oh my gosh, somebody wrote a good book, so I'm going to do their modality. Maybe the Kundalini isn't for you. You're still searching for your best vehicle of expression, when in fact Kundalini is the most natural vehicle of expression you could find. But sometimes people need to learn more from the outside coming in before they can appreciate the inside radiancing outward from them. This is the Kundalini. And the Scatterfield is part of an activation sequence given through Shaktipat. Shaktipat being the transference of divine energy from one to another. Okay. For me to do this anywhere in the world, the Scatterfield is the vehicle that I choose to use for this purpose. Thank you for listening. How beautiful.